Already. Hello, everyone. As soon as I think I got everything figured out, we're actually just gonna jump right on in to some more Umineko no Naku Koro ni. We're still going on in the last episode, episode 8, Twilight of the Golden Witch. Fun stuff. I think we're nearing the end. I think we got a few chapters left in the bank, so that's gonna be fun stuff. I don't know how long this stream is gonna go. I'm hoping to complete one chapter and then dive into Persona 4. I'm hoping this will be another 3, maybe even 4-hour stream. It depends on how I feel. So let's hope my waist can stay strong, because the pain has come back again. I don't know why it does this every now and then, but it does. I think I'm good to go, right? Let me... Oh, wait. Nope. I need to switch over to this screen here. Correct. Okay, cool. Cool. So I am good. We are all good. Let's dive right on in from where we last left off. Which one was it? Ah, this one. I haven't done any Umineko since the 14th. Holy crap. Today's the 19th. Yikes. Let me lower the music a little bit because it is loud in my ear. I don't know if you can hear it on the stream or video, but there it is. Trying to make it not so obviously loud or there, but it's there in the background. I think that's a good volume. Okay. The Book of the Single Truth was sealed in crystal by Battler. Until the seal is undone, I can't even stick the key into the keyhole. Phrasing.
あんたには解けるのよね。その封印。もちろん。
Damn, we're getting new backgrounds, huh? This is new. A big old library. They were in a vast, dimly lit space. To sum it up in a phrase, it was like a trench in the ocean floor. No, that's not quite right. It was a library. That's what I just said. Thank you, though. However, the number of books in the height of the shelves vastly suppressed all of those that existed in the world of humans. If height is the measure of greatness, then the gods must surely be giants taller than mountains. I was about to say splice. What the fuck? This place appeared to be a library big enough and grand enough for such gods. Hell yeah. Each individual book was no larger, than those from the human world. However, the shelves holding them stood like the walls of a valley, or rather a deep-sea ocean trench. So, Ange and the others looked like little more than a few small butterflies who had wandered into this vast library. And I just realized, god damn it. Whoopsies. I'm still new here. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna keep forgetting to do that. I really am. That's unfortunate. God fucking damn it. Like minuscule deep-sea fish swimming about all alone in an ocean pit.
これは封印じゃなくて氷みたいなものよ。バトラの手から奪えば日向に置いとくだけで時間をかければ勝手に溶ける程度の脆いもの。手っ取り早く打ち砕けないの？あんたは冷凍サンマをハンマーで叩いて解凍するの？ごめんね、家庭科は1なの。 子猫たち、この封印の回答を。
When Bernkastel whispered from the dark ocean pit deep below them, several emerald green glints appeared and gathered like a school of fish. Bernkastel threw the Book of the Single Truth down to them, and only after several seconds passed, the school of fish seemed to gather around it and carry it away. Those few seconds made it clear just how deep this bookshelf trench went. Ange was once again dumbfounded by this unimaginably vast and godly library.
あとはあの子たちに任せておけばいいわ。
本当に私に中を読ませてくれるんでしょうね。
あなたが望むならそれは叶うわ。そして私だってあなたのその鍵がなければ読むことが叶わない。
Ange silently gripped the golden key in her pocket. It's shown around her neck, but sure, yeah, it's in her pocket. Okay. This journey has been so long and so strange. In search of the truth from 12 years ago, I left my home, met President Okanagi, met Amakusa, and at some point, that adventure became wrapped in the illusion of the witch. However, here I am. Ushiromiya Ava's diary is here. The truth inside it is sitting right before me.
しばらく休みなさい。私もあんたの相手だけをしていられるほど暇じゃないの。
別に疲れてなんかいないけどね。
エリカ、エンジェにお茶でもご馳走しなさい。はい、我が主。
I'm actually surprised she didn't go back into oblivion. What the fuck? Damn, alright. Erica popped into existence out of nowhere and bowed to her master.
ベルンカステル、もしあんたが私をうまいこと利用して本と鍵を奪おうと考えているなら、ただじゃ済まさないわよ。
貴様、我が主に向かってなんて口を。
Okay. Tensions are high. Let's all slow down.
ごめんなさいね。
Please.
魔女とずいぶん長くやり合ってたせいで、普通の言葉は信用しないことにしてるの。
Oh God.
いいわ。赤き真実で約束してあげる。
Oh?
一なる真実の書を封印が解けて一番最初に読むのはあなた、エンジェよ。
That's still kind of vague. I mean, what do you mean by read it first? Like, read the first sentence first or the whole book first? Eh? Be more specific.
これでいい。
Elaborate. Well, whatever. For some time, Ange considered the witch's words, searching for some sort of trap hidden within them. There's no guarantee greater than a witch's red truth. Ange understood this well enough. If she started to doubt even this red truth, there would be nothing left to trust in this entire world. Well, you've already lost a battle then. If she began to suspect even this, then even the truth would no longer be truth.
まだ不満なの？
If I have to say truth or red truth again, I'm gonna fucking flip my lid.
何も。
The amount of times I've had to say it in this one episode is baffling. It's greater than all the other episodes combined, I think. Oh, God. If she wanted to read the Book of the Single Truth, she would need Bernkastel's assistance. Ange finally realized that she had nothing to gain by complaining more and annoying this witch further.
封印が解けたらすぐに呼んでちょうだい。
もちろんよ。 私だって早く読みたいもの。
Okay.
すぐに呼ぶわ。
Burn spin around from them. I know the mistake. Leave me alone. I'm only human. Then vanished into the dark bookshelf trench. What the fuck? I'm hearing bells. Ange saw a school of emerald green fish appear and follow behind Bernkastel. Could those be her familiars? As she stared at the emerald lights that resembled some sort of deep sea fish, Ange was poked from behind. Yeah, what? Who?
行きますよ。
Oh, you.
同志エンジェ。
Comrade Ange? Oh, now we're comrades. Okay. Why is it saying it like that, too? Are we Russian all of a sudden? Comrade.
気持ち悪いからエンジェでお願い。
じゃあ、私のことはエリカ様でお願いします。
No.
行きましょう、同志エリカ。
There you go. Fucking Christ. The pair began to swim in the direction Erica indicated. Swim seemed a better word for it than fly. Sure, whatever floats your fucking boat.
ここは何なの？図書館って呼ぶにはあまりに広大すぎるわ。
どうせ覚えられませんから、図書館とでも呼ばれたらどうです？
覚えるかどうかは私が決めるわ。言いなさいよ。
尊厳なる感激と戯曲と傍観の魔女により厳選されし名誉ある図書の都です。
That is a mouthful, and I hope to never actually have to say that myself ever.
やっぱ
God
図書館
damn.
でいいわ。
The library. Yes, just call it that, please. Please.
言うと思いました。
Yep. My lord. The City of Books. Yeah, the name fits. The bookshelves on either side of this canyon are skyscrapers. If I think of those emerald green lights flowing beneath us as headlights on a highway, then this really does seem like a city of books.
ただの本じゃないんでしょ？これらは。
ええ、これら一冊一冊が重厚な群衆劇をまとめたもの。ここでは本に見えますが、本を開けばそこには本当に世界があるのです。
Cool.
私たちの長い物語もこの中の一冊でしかないのね。
遥か上層の霞んで見えないくらいに上層の大魔女はもはや神や造物主と同じ存在です。そんな連中から見れば私たちの物語なんて果たして一冊にまとめる価値があるかどうか。
That's fucking wild, man. From a theatergoer's perspective, our individual lives are hardly worth anything at all. If they're recording an entire world in a single volume, then my life probably isn't even worth a single line. Probably not.
でも私たちは主人公だわ。
Yeah, sure, whatever floats your boat.
私も。
Why do I keep saying that? I don't know.
そうです。神々の物語
I'm in the
に
mood
記される
today.
ことがなくとも
Let's hope I can keep it up, huh?
私たちが記す自らの物語の主人公は常に自分なんです。それを自覚できるかできないかが魔女と人間を分ける最初の分かれ道。
Okay. Uh-huh. Jesus Christ. They were on a balcony, which was really a room-sized section that had been dug out of the bookshelf, with no guardrail along the cliff. It didn't go in very deep, so it looked like a room that had been cut in half. It was filled with the tools of everyday life, as though this was Erica's hidden house.
我が主よりお茶を振る舞えとの命令ですので、飲む気がなくてもロートを突っ込んで流し込みますから、そのつもりで。
それやったらお抹茶を振る舞うわよ。
抹茶？
なんでもないわ、こっちの話。
Ignoring Erica as she made tea, Angie looked down upon the bizarre, otherworldly scene below. Until Erica finished getting the tea ready, the scene held Angie's gaze, like it was sucking out her soul.
こう言っちゃなんですけど、
何？
真実を得るために命を投げ出す契約なんて、よくもしたもんですね。
生きて何かするあてもない。なら、私にとって残りの人生を投げ出すことなんて、対価としては安いものだわ。
我が主も物好きな方です。こんな無気力女の無価値な命と引き換えに契約なさるなんて。
Angie chuckled, not bothering to argue. That was exactly right. How incredible that Bernkastel would lend her power to a worthless life that was trying to throw itself away.
まあ、我が主は奇跡を司る魔女ですから。だから、あんたみたいな無価値な女の前にも姿を現すのでしょう。
そうね。ベルンカステルが現れなくても、私はあの日、あの虚空へ一歩を踏み出していたのだから。
安い女。
じゃあ、あんたにはそれだけの価値が？
私ですか
？The way Erica cackled was disturbing. Still, Angie realized that this was her way of answering the question. People don't become witches of their own choosing. If they are capable of living, all people want to live their lives as humans. When something comes along to trip up that life, that's when the road to living as a witch opens. Even Furudo Erica, who calls herself the Witch of Truth, must be like this. The two witches of truth, sitting here drinking tea without even looking at each other, are exactly the same.
私は真実を暴くのが好きです。
知ってるわ。
隠し事を暴き、相手がどうしてバレたんだと青ざめるのを見るのが大好きなんです。その瞬間、私は真実に至ったのだと確信し、恍惚を覚えます。
Oh, yeah.
趣味の
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there is something. Yeah.
じゃあ、あなたにとって真実は何だと言うんです？
Angie was about to give an immediate answer, but she bit back her words. Then she gulped, not knowing how to respond. After all, to Angie, the truth itself was the goal. At first, it was out of hatred. Could Ushiromiya Eva, the sole survivor of Rokkenjima, be the culprit behind everything? She hated Eva, but she had no proof that her aunt was the culprit. And of course, Eva never talked about what happened on that island. So at first, the truth meant proof that Eva was the culprit in Angie's eyes. However, that feeling withered away with Ava's death. Now that Ava was dead, even if Angie did find some kind of proof, it wouldn't mean anything. So eventually, the truth Angie wanted to find became nothing more than a simple desire to know what happened on that island on that day. However, one thing was obvious. Even if she did find out the truth, that wouldn't bring any of her family back to her.
意味なんてないのかもね。
意味もなく大好きなお兄ちゃんが隠す真実を暴く？あんたこそ意味がわかりません。
Erica laughed mockingly. Angie laughed too, as though she agreed.
だからね、私にとっての真実は目的に変わったの。生きるための理由とでも言えばいいのかしら。
じゃあ真実にたどり着いたらもう生きる意味も目的もなくなっちゃいますね。
The voices seem kind of low for me. Could be just on my end. I don't know though.
そうよ。
Who knows?
だから死ぬの。もういいじゃない。12年も余計に生きたのよ。そんな私に最後の瞬間くらい願いを叶えてくれる魔女が現れてもいいとは思わない？
ぶっちゃけると、生きるのにもう疲れたの一言でようやくできちゃいますね。
そうよ。だから私の存在も生きる目的も何もかもが無意味。一なる真実の書にたどり着くという目的は、そんな私に人生最後のちょっとしたきらめきを与えてくれたわ。その一点でだけベルンカステルには感謝してるわ。
なるほど。バトラはあんたに生きてほしいからあんたの死ぬためのゴールを隠してるわけですね。バトラさんに初めて登場します。妹は選べないですからね。
Sorry, Oni-chan. I'm tired of life. For 12 whole years, I've been living off nothing but the illusion that someone might come home someday. Just let me find peace already. Finding the truth of that day is how I've chosen to mark the end of my life. For 12 years, I've believed in a miracle, but there was no miracle at all. I won't believe in miracles anymore.
一なる真実の書。内心は私も興味津々でしたが、そんなあんたの人生のピリオド扱いじゃ大した真実は記されてなさそうですね。
そうね。最初は経典同地の何かが記されているかもと期待したわ。でも今は何というか冷めてる。
無価値なあんたが求める真実なんてどうせ無価値です。それがあんたという無価値な人生のピリオドにふさわしいでしょう。
ええ、きっとそうなのよ。
Angie was already starting to realize something. Regardless of Ava's reason for staying silent, the real events of that day probably weren't anything earth-shattering. Some sort of malfunction made the bomb in that secret underground base explode. Yes, it was just an accident. Sure. But the public already believed that some sort of conspiracy surrounded the events of that day, so that's what they expected. Ava was a suspect herself, so of course no one would believe her claim that nothing strange happened. Naturally, Angie didn't believe her either. In that case, shutting up like a clam would be better than the alternative. It was hardly surprising that Ava chose to say nothing.
今は達成感なんて全くない。よくわからない気だるい疲労感があるだけよ。
真実の魔女は真実に耐える力があるからこそ真実の魔女なのです。同志エンジェ、あんたにはどうやら
その力がないようですね。あったなら死のうなどと思わないのですから。
そうね。私は誰かが帰ってくるかもしれないという幻想に12年もすがった。私がベアトリーチェの猫箱に都合よく真実を隠して12年も真実を拒否していただけに過ぎない。
一なる真実の書を読んだらあんたはどうなるんでしょうね。
さあ、契約に従いベルンカステルがちょんと私の首でも鎌で買ってくれるんじゃない？あるいはまたひき肉かしら。今度こそ塩と胡椒を練り込まれるわね。
なるほど。だからひき肉なわけですね。
何か言った？
いいえ、何も。それよりおかわりはいかがです？
ノーサンキュー。
Ange listlessly gazed down from the balcony with no handrail, down into the darkness of the abyss at the bottom of the bookshelf ravine. No, the gap between the bookshelf skyscrapers. From the beginning until the end of my journey, I haven't taken a single step away from this spot. This journey of mine, not even a single step long, will end soon. Oh yeah. Well.
あの底を流れてる光の行列は何？
ああ、大アウローラ教のパーティーの客人たちの行列でしょう。
客人？
元老院の大魔女たちや退屈から逃れる永遠の旅の途中の航海者たちや数百年の眠りより目覚めた偉大なる大魔女たちから未来世界を牛耳る魔女や魔女狩りの貴族たちまで、今夜は大きなパーティーが催されるようですよ。
お誕生パーティーでもするの？
無限の魔女大ベアトリーチェ教は辺境の魔女なれど、その優れた魔法体系により無限の物語を生み出す無限機関ベアトリーチェの猫箱を生み出した天才魔女だそうです。私からすれば爪の甘い間抜け魔女なのですが、どうやら大魔女の世界ではちょいと知られた有名人のようで。
ベアトリーチェの誕生会でもやるわけ？
我が主はベアトリーチェの腹渡でもつ鍋パーティーと言っています。だってそうじゃないですか。一なる真実が存在しないから猫箱は無限の物語を生み続けたのです。しかし今宵あんたの鍵によって一なる真実が明かされます。そしてそれは猫箱が開かれることを意味する。まさにベアトリーチェを生きたまま腹を引き裂いてその中身をぶちまけるのと同じことってわけです。
Jesus fucking Christ, how barbaric.
そのもつ鍋パーティーにあの高速道路の渋滞みたいな大行列が？ベアトリーチェの有名さを驚くべきか、あの連中のゲッサにヘドが出るのが先か分かりかねるわ。
あんたにとって一なる真実の書の中身は単なるピリオドに過ぎない。でもロッケン島ミステリーを感激する者たちにとってはこれは見過ごせないイベントですから。
なるほど、あれはお兄ちゃんのゲーム版を食い破ってたヤギどもの行列というわけなのね。
Ange's analogy was an accurate one. The crowd far, far below them was made up of nobles wearing beautiful outfits and goat masks. They were also intent on tearing the guts out of Beatrice's cat box, that they couldn't even hide the drool trickling from their mouths. Those gluttonous goat nobles who derived pleasure from the velina of exposing the truth were in a line of cars heading towards the meeting place. What?
猫箱もベアトリーチェもいよいよおしまいなのね。
ベアトたちはゲーム版の最後の食い残し、黄金鏡に立てこもってます。バトラとベアトが門番を務め、第一陣を壊滅させたようですが、第二陣は防げません。我が主は籠城概念破壊の艦隊を与えられました。黄金鏡の城壁などもはや風前の灯火です。
島に湧き出したヤギたちは島に惨劇を望む未来の妄言が具現化したもの。
そうです。あのヤギたちはネットの海からいくらでも生まれてきます。第一陣など所詮は有象無象。第二陣は違います。無数のヤギたちの中から立てこもるすべての駒たち個人個人の否定に特化した最精鋭から編成しています。
The best of the best of the best. Start!
総兵力は10万。島に立てこもるほんの数十人を否定するために10万の否定を用意したのです。
お兄ちゃんももうおしまいね。
もう覚悟はされているのでしょう。後宮バトラは1986年に死んでいて、あの彼は猫箱が生み出した幻想であると。
ええ、分かってるわ。
Regardless of whether he's my real brother or an illusion, regardless of whether he's who I'd like him to be or not, the battler who created this game board for my sake will die. No, I'm just going to accept the fact that he already was dead, so it's not like he's actually going to die. Ange thought to herself, shouldn't performing her brother's last rites be her responsibility? This was her final trial, which she had assigned to herself. All of those people down on the game board were the personification of Ange's naivety. By denying the existence of all of them, wouldn't she finally be able to accept the truth? No, that's not right. I'm not being honest, even with myself. That bizarre Halloween party may have been an illusion, but that didn't make it any less heartwarming. Only Chen said it himself. True, that Halloween party may have been an illusion. However, he was trying to use that party to tell me something.
その第二陣は
我が主より私が指揮官を務めるよう仰せつかっています。お任せを、エンジさん。あなた自らに手を汚させるほど我が主は陰湿ではありません。
Yes, that might be kind of her. These are my lingering attachments we're talking about. I should be grateful to Bernkastel. If she really were cruel, she would probably have ordered me to take charge of the second wave and execute my own family.
どうしエンジェ。
I mean, I think it's the same level of cruelty to watch or order the person to, do it. I think it's the same amount of cruelty. I mean, because basically, you're still there watching, right? It's basically the same. Anyway, what?
あんたは真実の魔女なんですよね。
そうよ、多分。
じゃあ受け入れましょうよ。12年を経てようやく本当の一なる真実を。
私はここでベルンカステルが封印を解き終えるのを気長に待つとするわ。
おそらくはパーティーのゲストとしてあなたは呼び出されるでしょう。姿見はありますので、目やにでも取ってたらどうです？
あんたこそ出陣前に無駄毛でも抜いてきなさいよ。
Oh my god. Okay. Settle down, you two. Settle down. It floated there in an empty air. In the empty air. The door to the Golden Land. Fancy. At its base, there was nothing except some floor tiling about as thick as a rug, so it was fairly hard to imagine that this was Kinzo's study. By this point, all of the game board except for the Golden Land had been eaten away, leaving only the door floating in a sea of nothingness. There were two shapes in front of the door. Right. They were Battler and Bernkastel. They may not have been literally covered with wounds, but they definitely seemed to be dead tired. Battler, leaning against the door, seemed to have finally caught his breath. Bernkastel was also sitting against the door, letting her legs dangle graciously. Could the battle against that force really be called a battle? It was more like a mere pushing contest on the increasingly small bit of ground that remained. They had wanted to protect that at least. Kinzo studied no matter what. And the only fruit of their desperate struggle was the thin bit of flooring that they were sitting on now. Those goats fell into the abyss whenever they had nowhere to stand. So now, with so much of the floor gone, there was no way for them to attack anymore. If Battler thought this, his naive hopes were quickly crushed.
ゾロリと取り囲んでやがるな。
増援を集め、今度こそ一度に押しつぶそうという魂胆であろう。
What the fuck am I seeing? What is this? What the fuck is this all of a sudden? Okay, ships, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Alright. Stretching across the ocean horizon that surrounded the door at their backs was an encirclement of countless large sailing ships. As they could clearly see, the decks of those ships were packed with goats, with some of the more foolish and overeager ones spilling over the edges into the emptiness below. That's right, kill yourselves.
すげえな。俺もお前のゲームで随分とおかしな経験をいろいろしてきたが、海賊船に包囲されるってのは初めての経験だぜ。
おそらく黄金鏡の境を打ち破る力を持つのだろう。あの大砲もはったりではあるまい。あれでこの扉をぶち抜いて一挙になだれ込もうというに違いあるまい。
Along the sides of each ship were several open gun ports, each with a cannon pointing at the door. Can I just say how ridiculous this all is? Son of a bitch. Alright, you know what? Whatever. Okay. Okay, no. If this many ships all around them fired all of those at once, there was no point trying to imagine what could happen next. Battler and Bernkastel grimaced and hung their heads.
あの大砲を前に黄金鏡の境はどの程度持ちこたえる？
Not long.
わからぬ。ただあれだけの数を揃えているのにまだ援軍を待つということは、おそらくそうやすやすと敗れはしないのだろう。
確かに降伏勧告もしないで攻撃の手を休める理由はそれしか考えられねえな。
奴らが与えるこの時間が我らに有利に生かせればよいのだがな。
劣勢な側にとって時間はいつだって味方さ。何かの奇跡を期待できるからな。
あるいはさらなる絶望を知ることにもなろうか。
At that moment, something small and hard hit Battler in the forehead.
いってなんだこりゃ。コンペイト？
私よ。分かったわよ。ベルンたちの居場所が。
Oh my god! The candy was Lambda Delta's transformed body. What the fuck? Alright. She was the only one of their allies capable of crossing the Sea of Fragments.
おお、さすがは大ラムダデルタ卿。
ここじゃ奴らに姿を見られるわ。中で話をしましょう。一筋縄じゃいかないことになってるわ。
わかった。誰かいるか。
Ooh. When Battler knocked on the door, it opened and Shannon and Canon came into view.
はい、お呼びですか。
Meh.
すまぬが見張りを頼む。
お任せを。
奴らが攻撃を開始したら戦う必要はない。すぐに黄金鏡に逃げ込め。扉を閉めなくていい。
しかしそれでは。
奴らは扉なんか無視して直接黄金鏡をぶっ壊す気だ。ここで仁王立ちしてたってもう何も防ぐことはできやしない。
わかりました。
ここは僕たちに任せて中で対策を。
うん、しばらく頼むぞ。
Battler and Beto traded places with Shannon and Cannon and returned to the Golden Land. Why is it raining inside? Oh my god. A gentle rain poured down over the Golden Land's rose garden. The weather here reflected the hearts of those inside it. Oh, well, okay. That's depressing. The quietly falling raindrops spoke for the pain felt by those who could do nothing but hide here, waiting for the enemy's final assault. When they returned to the arbor, that piece of how do you pronounce this? Competo? Flew out of Battler's pocket. I mean, I guess you could just say that piece of candy. I mean, that's what she just said she was, basically. Anyway, jumped onto the table and returned to its original form.
久々よね、こんなスリル。
Hello.
まさか魔女にもなってこんなハラハラした目に遭うなんて夢にも思わなかったわ。
Fun, ain't it?
それでエンジェやベールンカステルたちは一体どこに？
図書の都よ。
聞いたことがあります。海を渡る偉大なる魔女たちが集めたさまざまなかけらを書物に記し保管した地があると。
Well, she...
尊厳なる感激と戯曲と傍観の魔女により厳選されし名誉ある図書の都ですな。
大アウローラ卿は図書の都の主だ。
Of course she is.
なるほど、妥当な場所であるな。しかしさすがはラムダデルタ卿ね。無数に想定された隠れ家からこんなにも早く居場所を突き止められるなんて。
それがね、簡単に分かっちゃったわ。 わかるも何も向こうで大々的に宣伝をしているわ。無限の魔女大ベアトリーチェ教の猫箱の秘密大公開パーティーってね。
なるほどな。奴らがまだ攻めてこぬ理由は援軍待ちではなくパーティーの式次第のせいらしいぞ。
そのパーティーとやらでエンジェの鍵を使って一なる真実の書を公開するということなのか。
そういうことね。アウローラは久しぶりのイベントなんで各界から賓客を集めて大パーティーを催してるわ。一なる真実の書はそのパーティーの最後の目玉になるでしょうね。
エンジェと鍵を取り戻すチャンスはまだあるってことか。
時間的猶予という意味ではね。ただとてもシンプルかつ当然な問題が。
なんだ。
図書の都は元老院の管理下にある聖域よ。神聖な結界が張られている。元老院の魔女以外は踏み入ることさえできない。
パーティーの招待客には元老院に席を持たぬ者もいるのでは。
ええ、いるわ。そういう連中には特別に聖域に踏み入ることを許可する招待状が与えられてるみたい。
招待状。
これは面白くなってきましたな。
と私も思ったわよ。ところがこの招待状、遅刻厳禁でパーティー開始時刻までに入場受付をしてないと自動的に効果を失う優れもの。そしてお気の毒なことについさっきパーティーは始まっちゃったわ。
つまり遅刻した来客の誰かから招待状を奪うという手はもう手遅れということか。
そういうことで、どうすんのこれから。誰かポップコーンもらえる？今度はキャンディーフレーバーがいいわ。
門外漢で恐縮だが、もはやお手上げに思えるね。
私たちはもうおしまいなのですね。
ここで座ったまま奴らが襲ってくるまで待ってるしかないの。何かできることがあるはずだわ。
そうね。私たちにできることは一つだけあるわ。
それは1分1秒でも悪あがきして奇跡を待つことや。
奇跡？
つまりこいつはあらもの砦ってわけさ。
私たちに幸福はない。できるのは1分1秒でも持ちこたえて奇跡が起こるのを待つことだけね。
ウリュウ、奇跡って何？エンジェが何かの理由で気が変わってここへ戻ってくる可能性が何百万分の1の確率であるかもしれない。
そのような極小の確率の末ならばそれは確かに奇跡と呼べるであろうな。
私たちはエンジェさんの帰りを待つためにここにいるんです。
ええ、エンジェさんの帰る場所は私たちのいるここだけなんです。だから私たちは最後の1秒までここを守って彼女の帰りを待たなければならないんです。
留守をお預かりすることこそ使用人の役目。こうとなればこの号だ。もう覚悟は決まっております。
That's the spirit, Goda.
バトラー様、我ら一同すでに覚悟は決まっております。
シエスタ姉妹この得体一同、盟約に基づき最後まで大ベアトリーチェ教とご一緒するであります。
45、問題ありません。最後まで戦います。ようやく似合いの死に場所を見つけたに。410、問題ないに。
煉獄の7姉妹、最後までベアトリーチェ様とバトラ様のおそばに。
6 younger sisters also showed the resolve with their eyes.
アイゼルネイ・ユングフラウ、最後までお供します。
元 SSVD もいいぜ。付き合ってやら。
そしてあなたもどうか私たちに力を。
Whoops.
私だよ、偵察してきてあげたじゃない。それで私は十分協力をしてあげたつもりだけど。
Oh, come on!
あなたはエンジェちゃんが図書の都の中にいるのをどうやって確認し。
もちろんこの目でよ。私、自分の目で見たものしか信用しないたちなの。
ということはあなたは聖域である図書の都に入る資格を持っているということですね。
そうと、大ラムダデルタ教は元老院の大魔女であらせられるぞ。
ラムダデルタ。
何よあんたたち、まさか私にもう一働きしろって言ってんじゃないわよね。
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
これは思わぬ出番だね。
図書の都に入ることができるのはラムダデルタ教ただ一人。
ということ
Shut the fuck up,
こ
both
れは
of you.
まさに
God damn it.
ラムダデルタ教のための見せ場ということじゃない。
I'm done. Fuck off.
バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。あんたたち正気？
Yes.
私がたった一人であそこへもう一度侵入してエンジェを連れ戻してこいっての？
The several dozen people surrounding Lambda Delta all nodded in unison.
バカも休みお言いなさいよね。エンジェを助け出すってことはダイアウローラのパーティーをぶっ壊せってことよ。私に世界を敵に回せってこと？
You could do it, right? Come on.
私に見返りはないわ。あるわけない。あんたたちに用意できるどんな見返りだってダイアウローラとその愉快な友人の化け物たちを敵に回すことと割が合うわけなんてない。
ダイアウローラとダイベルンカステルの目論見を台無しにし
That's a happy ending.
エンジェちゃんを連れ戻しみんなで和解するというハッピーエンドが見られます。
どうであるかラムダデルタ教、これほどのスリル他にはないぞ。それほどの大事を成し遂げればそなたも病を1000年は忘れることができるのではないか。
頼むラムダデルタ、俺たちに力を貸してくれ。
Please, please, we're begging you. Help us save Ange. Oh my god. Everyone surrounded Lambda Delta asking for her help.
どうか頼むラムダデルタ教。
Yes, sing for me.
そなたしかおらぬのだ。
Cry for the help.
力を貸してくれ。俺がお前に最高の物語を見せてやる。
Oh?
そいつを最前列で見せてやるから。
Ooh, front row.
だから力を貸してくれ。
The promises.
うるさい。
Ah!
黙れっつってんでしょ。
Rude. Okay then. Alright. I kind of want to end it there, even though it's not officially the end of the chapter. I feel like it's a pretty good place, though. Pretty good place. I just don't know, man. You know what? I am itching for some Persona 4. So, I'm gonna end it early. Yeah. Fuck it. Is it saving? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. Even though it's not officially the end of the chapter, I am ending it early. So, there you go. That's just it. That's my explanation. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to this. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the title screen. Bye, Ange. See you next time. This is a new one. I'm ending it early. Buzz off. Alright, let's go over to this here. I need to switch over my title, because we are going to be playing some Persona 4. Persona 4.